There's absolutely no privacy as women walk by to enter the women's bathroom. People have a clear view of everybody taking care of their personal needs, and the pervs are just hanging out there. Great Drifter's song. Can't go under the boardwalk any longer in Coney Island ever since Superstorm Sandy. You really wouldn't want it to have. With all the flotsam, jetsam, needles, condoms, everything that was there before. They filled it in with sand, hoping that it'll act as a barrier the next time a storm hits. But still a great song. Reminiscent of when beaches existed as a relief for the people of New York, whether they decided to go to Coney Island, Brighton Beach, Manhattan Beach, South Beach on Staten Island, Orchard Beach in the Bronx, out to the Rockaways, the Irish Riviera, maybe go to Rockaway Playline, Beach 96, or all the way out to the People's Park and Beach, Reese Park, which is now owned by the federal government, but at one time was run by the city. And then, of course, if you want to head a little further east, that's where Justin Ellick wants to head, to the Hamptons. But in his rent-a-wreck, it ain't making it to the Hamptons, so he stops either at Jones Beach State Park or Robin Moses. And I'm looking at all the beaches as we go through this hot, sweltering heat and say, boy, the politicians, they really hate the people. They really hate the people enormously. Let's go out. If you check my social networking, check my Facebook posts, check my Twitter posts, check my Instagram posts, and yes, TikTok. I got close to 200,000 followers on TikTok. That's how young people, generally the age of about 16 to 23, get their information, current events, find out what's going on. No. They don't watch cable, and they don't watch the nightly news. I can assure you of that. Having 3 sons who are all within the parameters of that age group. Everything is done on their phones. iPhone, smartphone, whatever phone they have. Let me first explain that you will see me sitting up in a lifeguard chair looking out over the Atlantic Ocean at Reese Park Beach, which I remember as a kid when I was 6, 1960. We went there. My father said, this is the People's Park. Curtis, he told me all about Jacob Reese, how he went into the Lower East Side. He reformed the slums. They honored him with a statue. In 2 years, they had stolen the statue. There were needles everywhere. And the gorgeous Arco Deco bathhouse with restaurants and cafeterias, and a place, Justin, that you could get copper tone, which was what everybody at that time used to ward off the sun. And actually, guys were titillated by the image of that little black doggy pulling at the turquoise covering on the, I guess what you would call a 2-piece suit, not a full bikini, of the young lady who was the image for copper tone. You could get everything there. And then all of a sudden, it just fell into a descent. Then a few years ago, after the federal government had taken over it and was part of the Gateway National Park, Floyd Bennett Field, Jacob Reese Park and Beach, the Schmuck Chuck E. Cheese Schumer announced with a great deal of fanfare, as he always does, and nobody ever follows up, $50 million, and we will rehab the Art Deco bathhouse. Guess what? Look at the video that I've taken. It's 2024. Look, there's some scaffolding up. Nothing's been done. Hey, Schmuck Putz, how come nobody asked, where did the $50 million go? Nobody in the media. Because it's out of sight, out of mind. Most people don't even realize that Reese Park is part of New York City. As far as they're concerned, yeah, it's out there. I don't know where it is. It's the People's Park and Beach. For gays and lesbians for years, for nudists. Now they have to do beach nourishment. It's like half the beach is closed. They don't have enough lifeguards. And when I took to the lifeguard seat the other day, At 8 o'clock at night, it was still light out. It was the hottest day of the year. People were in swimming around. There was definitely a little bit of riptide going on, and there were Muslim women with their hijabs. They go in there, they don't take it off. That makes dealing with any kind of an undertow or riptide that more perilous, as we saw with the two young girls, unfortunately, who died in Coney Island last Friday night. And they were in there at about 8 o'clock at night. Oh, they need the lifeguards. There was no security, no police, no federal park police, no lifeguards, no nothing. I didn't leave that lifeguard bench until I saw everybody out of the water. I didn't have to threaten them, but they saw me ominously looking at them, I fornicating them and mad dogging them. Now that's the feds. Totally dropped the ball. Chuck E. Cheese Schumer, right? $50 million. Where's the money, Chuck? Who got the money, and how come no rehab has been done? That's beach number one. Beach number two, go to Orchard Beach. Oh, my God. They've been promising to rebuild the bathhouse there forever. Art Deco bathhouse. All of these were built during the Depression when they were putting people to work, and they were magnificent edifices. And this is a people's beach in Orchard Park. You know, you take the bus to Pelham Bay, the last stop in the number 6 train. You take the subway, and then you take the city bus there. If you go to Park, it's $12. By the way, in Reese Park, it's $20. By the way, if you go to Jones Beach, oh my God, Jones Beach and Robert Moses, it's a state park, it's $30. What the hell is this? I mean, they're almost charging the parking that you got to pay when you go to Yankee Stadium or Citi Field. And what are they giving you in return? They're giving you guts. They're giving you bupkis. And now they don't even have enough lifeguards. And who do we have in charge? The swagger man with no plan, who once again knew we were going to have a lack of lifeguards. And at the last second, he came up with an idea that if he were white, would be considered racist.
Let me just take your imagination for a moment. If we had a migrant and asylum seeker plan that states those jobs that we are in high demand, we could expedite. How do we have a large body of people that are in our city and country that are excellent swimmers, and at the same time we need lifeguards?
Now, I mean, if that were me as mayor, they would say, oh, what do you mean? They're wetbacks. They swam across the Rio Grande. You're racist. You're xenophobe. What do you mean they're all excellent swimmers? What a stupid comment. And now he refuses to have the lifeguards stay until about 8 o'clock, until I stood there at Reese Park the other day, which had no lifeguards and people in the Atlantic Ocean, where there definitely was a bit of a riptide. Listen to the mayor's answer to everything. It's always technology. Not more men, not more women. First the robots to replace the transit police. How did that work out, Eric? Now it's drones.
It's a combination of Commissioner Daughtry has been doing an excellent job utilizing the drones, not only for shark awareness, but also to do preventive measures.
Where? What is the drone? Scream at you in 38 languages if you happen to be struggling because riptide has pulled you out? Does it drop a pontoon on your head and you're supposed to grab the pontoon like Baywatch style? It's ridiculous. And then again, the state parks. Remember, Andrew Evil Eyes Cuomo, King Cuomo II, the son of Mario Faccia Bruta Cuomo, before he decided to leave, before he got indicted and impeached, he said, oh, the state beaches are going to be an example of what the people of New York State deserve. It's just, look, Jones Beach, Robert Moses State Park out there in Long Island. I just want to give you a few comments. I get to Jones Beach, booming bass all over the beach. You can't hear the ocean or the surf. You can't close your eyes. The amount of noise pollution here ruins the entire beach experience. The beach etiquette does not exist. No supervision. None whatsoever. Another person indicates the men's bathroom located at Field 5. There's absolutely no privacy as women walk by to enter the women's bathroom. People have a clear view of everybody taking care of their personal needs, and the pervs are just hanging out there. Again, no policing, no supervision, complaint after complaint after complaint. So when it comes to our federal officials, the schmuck, the putz, Chuck E. Cheese Schumer, what happened to the $50 million you procured to rebuild the Art Deco bathhouse there at Reese Park, federal facility? Andrew Evil Eyes Cuomo, what happened to all the money that was supposed to be used to actually fix up Jones Beach and Robert Moses State Park, state facilities? And most importantly, whatever happened to the money, Eric Adams, that was supposed to fix up the People's Beach at Orchard Park right there in the Bronx? And why are we charging $30 for parking in Robert Moses State Park, $20 in Reese Park, and $12 at Orchard Beach? This is nuts. It's your guardian angel, Curtis Sliwa here, reminding you to click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a beat of the action here at 77 WABC Radio. Thanks for joining us. And until next time on the Rip and Read, stay safe and stay informed.